Also, are you not worried that if you bend over, your entire butt is gonna be out? Are you not tired? No, absolutely not. Like, that is probably my main concern.
Butterfly. Oh yes, of course.
Hey guys, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be discussing some fashion trends that I think should die in 2022, or at least die before 2022 ends. So we are in March and you have until December to leave all of this in the past. Thank you. Now, a quick disclaimer because I don't want anyone to get upset. This is just my opinion. These are just trends that I personally do not like or participate in. However, if you do like these things and you like these trends and clothing pieces, that is perfectly fine. That's none of my business. You just do whatever makes you feel confident and comfortable, okay? That is not up to me to decide. This is just my opinion and for entertainment purposes only. The first thing on my list is low-rise jeans. I'm not sure why I dislike low-rise jeans so much, but I just find them so unflattering. I don't think they flatter anyone, regardless of height or body shape. I just think they're just so, ugh. I don't like the cut of them, and the legs are also usually not great either. They're usually super baggy, or they flare out at the bottom, and they don't go well with anything. Like, you would need a really long top to cover it. Then when you wear a crop top, suddenly your torso is 2 meters long. Also, are you not worried that if you bend over, your entire butt is gonna be out? Like, that is probably my main concern. I just don't know who would voluntarily risk that. Actually, just low-rise anything needs to go. Moving on. The next thing on my list is slip-on heels. I think my main issue with these are the practicality. They seem very impractical to me. Like, they're like flip-flops, but with heels. And not only do heels already clap, clap, clap when you step, because they're slip-on and there's no back, it also clap, clap, claps when you lift your foot. So it's like non-stop clapping. Are you not tired? Are you not annoyed by that? Because I know I am. To me, that sounds like an absolute nightmare, and I want it to end. You know when you're wearing flip-flops and your foot kind of goes off to the side a little bit and you're kind of stepping on the ground? Now imagine that, but in heels, like off the ground. You're gonna snap your ankle. I am personally so clumsy that I can twist my ankle in flat shoes, like completely flat shoes. That might be a me problem, but my point still stands. Why would you risk that? Like, I just know that anyone that has ever like really rolled their ankle would never, ever voluntarily wear slip-on heels. Next on my list is cowboy boots. I firmly believe the only time you should be wearing cowboy boots is either as a costume or if you're in a Western movie. I think it looks tacky. And I also think it's the fastest way to ruin a perfectly fine outfit. Just put on a pair of cowboy boots. Why? Unless you're about to do a hoedown throwdown or some type of line dance, you should not be wearing cowboy boots, and that is all I have to say. They're ugly and they're tacky. And a follow-up to that is cowboy hats. Literally the same thing. It looks like a costume, it's tacky, and it doesn't go with anything. The only time I will excuse a cowboy hat is for a costume or maybe a festival of some sort, like Coachella or something. Because people dress weird at Coachella as well. So I can kind of see it being a thing there. But outside of the desert, it's a no. My camera just died. Even my camera is f***ing done. The next felon on my list is chunky plastic rings, or just chunky plastic jewelry in general, but especially the rings. I don't mind chunky jewelry at all. I think it's really pretty and I think it looks nice. It looks classy. But the fact that they're made out of plastic is really what's annoying me. Why are we using plastic as accessories? No. Absolutely not. That just makes no sense to me. Why would you voluntarily look like a toddler? It was cute when we were kids and you'd get these like plastic jewelry from magazines or whatever, or like with your dolls or something like that. Like that makes sense. It's for children. I am very much questioning full-grown adults that wear plastic jewelry. And ugly plastic jewelry too. I have seen people spend absolutely absurd amounts of money buying plastic jewelry. They're tacky, they're ugly, and you look cheap. I'm getting a little bit heated and I need to calm down a little bit because I'm yelling. And if you know me, I don't yell ever. I'm very soft-spoken, I'm very quiet, and I feel like right now, the entire hallway can hear me filming this video. But they might not know that I'm filming a video. They think I'm probably just yelling over stupid plastic jewelry. And they're gonna think I'm insane. So, I'm taking a little breather. The next thing on my list is socks and sandals. Again, it's one of those things that are so childlike. It's giving toddler. Again, why does anyone have that desire to look like an actual child? Is beyond me. I will excuse you if you are an actual toddler, a child, and you don't dress yourself and your parents are making you wear your socks and your sandals. You're forgiven. But if you are a full-grown adult and you voluntarily wear your socks and your sandals, are you not ashamed? Are you not embarrassed? That is dreadful. The only time, and I swear the only time I will allow socks and sandals is if your feet are crusty. Pack them away. No one wants to see them. I promise you, no one wants to see your crusty, unkept feet. But then just wear a different pair of shoes. It's not that hard. The next thing on my list is here, not because they're necessarily ugly, but because they are so impractical that it just does not make sense. It makes no sense. And it is fluffy bags or like tiny little bags. You know, tiny as in they fit nothing. The fluffy ones look like pets that have not been to the groomers in way too long. They look like they carry germs. And imagine them when they get wet. They probably catch a lot of hair. If you're someone who sheds a lot of hair and you have a fluffy bag, I feel like you would need to brush your bag to get it clean. No, you're not supposed to be brushing your accessories. And let's talk about the tiny ones. Now these I can kind of give a pass in terms of having them with you if you're taking Instagram photos or just photos in general and you want them to be the highlight of your photo or your outfit and it makes sense. Like, it makes sense as a prop, but not as a purse or accessory. It does not make sense to bring out in public having to actually use it. Like, it's not usable. It's impractical and you look dumb. What exactly is the point of having yourself a little tiny bag that nothing fits in only for you to carry your phone in your bra? I rest my case. And the final thing on my list for now is the tennis skirt, or like the pleated skirt. Now, unlike all the others, I don't know exactly what I don't like about them. I just know that I don't like them. I know something is wrong, but I can't quite put a finger on it. You know what I mean? they just rub me the wrong way, and I cannot tell you why. It's giving private school uniform or like cheerleading uniform, and those in itself are not bad because you're wearing it to school or you're wearing it to cheerleading practice. Maybe it's just because it's called a tennis skirt, so it kind of ties into you wearing it for tennis or sports at least. This one is difficult because I don't want to dislike it, but I do. I just don't know what it is, and it doesn't quite make sense. Maybe the problem is not the skirt. Maybe the problem is how people style it. That's an option. That's kind of how I felt with sweater vests a while ago. I used to absolutely hate them, like in every aspect. And then one day I realized the reason I hated them was because of how they were styled, because I suddenly saw one and I didn't hate it. So maybe that's it. Maybe the tennis skirt gets a half pass. Maybe the problem is not the skirt, it's the styling. I'll have to think about it. Anyway, I am done hating on your fashion choices. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on my post notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you have any trends that you don't like, I would love to know, and I would love to know why you don't like them. And if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much, you're awesome, and I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.